Hey, everyone.
Hi.
Welcome in. Hope everyone's doing good today. I was just asking Miss Karen how she's doing. And she's got a cold coming on and she's about to fly to New Zealand.
Mm-hmm.
So she needs our prayers. She's sick with a nose clog on a flight for that long.
Oh, I know.
Oh.
I have the thing where you just it's not the Navage, but it's a handheld thing that goes up one, and I clean out all the time, and it's still got me.
I'm so sorry.
That's what it is.
Yeah. I hate to say this out loud. Well, I'm going to say it. I haven't been sick with anything.
No. Oh.
I won't say for how long, but I actually like masking up when I go out because I always was a person who had sanitizer in my car and was using it for over a dozen years. Every time I left a store, I was doing that way before COVID. And now putting a mask on, I'm not getting all that hack on me.
Right.
In addition. So I'm actually, in a lot of other countries, that's like a normal thing. So I'm actually okay with it. I don't feel like someone took my freedom because I'm choosing to wear the mask.
Right.
And most people aren't.
Not to wear it. I don't wear it, but I've had COVID 6 times, 5 times confirmed, and then 1 time that I know I had it. I've got my own immune thing built up. I don't think I'll ever get it again. If I do, when I get it, it doesn't even affect me really.
Oh my! That is way too many times.
Why? I'm not scared of it.
I know, but it's nasty and it's icky. So stop it.
The first time was terrible. The second time was a little less. It gets a little less every time. I think I'm building my own resistance.
Good.
That's what I'm telling myself.
So, good grief.
I know.
Can't. So I want to give a heads up. I was watching someone else's sale and lurking and working behind the scenes. And their chat was just literally like disappearing for 3 and 4 minutes.
Really?
And freezing for everyone and coming in, all in a bunch later. So generally when I've seen that, it's an across the board YouTube issue. So we'll be generous, y'all, in our countdown. Okay. And for some bizarro reason, when I try to watch this on YouTube, it won't do all messages. So therefore, I'm just going to be here on my screen and not worry about that. I'll be right here with y'all.
I've got all messages on mine.
I'm Lucinda. This is my channel, Vintastic Finds. Fantastic vintage finds, right? Little play on words. I have been reselling in one way or another since actually the 1970s. As a teenager, my mother and I bought 50-pound boxes of return jewelry to Macy's and Capwell's and sorted it out and put the clasp back on and untangled and sold at the flea market on the weekends for 2 years. We would walk away in the 70s with like $700 in our pocket. And that was would have been $2,000 today from little costume jewelry. So that was so much fun. And it's a great memory of my mom. We had so much fun. And then in the 80s, my husband owned a vintage toy store. And the primary thing they sold was metal lunch boxes with the thermoses. They were at the head of that whole curve. So that was cool. I used to go to the bins. I hung out there all the time. It was great. And I've always collected. I've always thrifted. I love it. 2000s, I sold on eBay exclusively vintage jewelry. And now I'm back picking and curating and bringing everything to y'all and just loving being a part of this community. This is my passion. This is my time away from caregiving. And I get more out of it than money. Much more. This is my mental health, time. So I love it that you guys are here. I'm in the San Francisco Bay Area. I use Pirate Ship. So to get you, it's about a third off in shipping. I generally invoice over the weekend and ship out the day before my next sale. But if you needed something sooner, you can tell me that in an email and I'll get it out. As long as you pay the invoice, I will get it out. I use PayPal, but you can check out as a guest. You don't have to have an account. And I got a lot of sales coming up, but that's for the end of the show. So that's me. How about you, Miss Karen?
Okay, my name's Karen Chase, and I made my page as Karen Chase and Vintage, which is a big play on words. And I live in Washington State, and I also use Pirate Ship, but I found a glitch or something, and there was been this last week, I got a cheaper price on 2 packages using United States Postal Service Click and Ship. Don't know why. Don't know if it was just it might have just been something weird, but I did. So I'm just putting it out there. Doesn't hurt to look.
Okay. I will compare. I've also heard that PayPal actually has a way you can ship, and I've never checked this out. I need to do it, and that it was equivalent to Pirate Ship. And
oh, really?
I need to check that this time, because if that's true, I could do everything
right
on
there.
one app. That would save me a lot of time.
Me too.
I don't know who all is here or who all is watching and how experienced you are, but there are so many steps to what we do to bring stuff to you. We have to go to the place. We have to find it. We have to clean it. We have to take the tags off. We have to research it. We have to then set it up. We do a preview. Then we have to invoice. Then we have to pack. Then we have to weigh. Then we print a label. Then we take it to the post office. So when you are purchasing something and we're asking $12, but you have to pay $5 in shipping, remember, and we have to pay a fee. We have to pay PayPal a fee. They take a percentage out of our money.
At all. Yep.
So take that into account when you're purchasing, because there's a lot going on, and very often I might make $1 or $2. Sometimes I make, $20, but just think it's a lot. We're running a business. We're running a business.
I love doing it though.
Oh God, yes. I wouldn't have it any other way.
Well, I also take PayPal, just like yours. Same thing. If you don't have PayPal, you can still pay through PayPal. I think that's it. Oh, anything that I sell today, I'm going to get all my invoicing done, hopefully tonight or in the morning for my sale Monday or Tuesday, and my sale today. So yesterday and today. I leave next Thursday, and I won't be back until March. March 1st. And if I don't get the invoicing and get everybody paid before I leave, I won't be able to get it shipped out till I get back. And I don't want to do that, So hopefully it'll go fast.
So you'll be invoicing and they pay right away, so you
Tomorrow,
can get it out.
So I can get it out, which, that gives me a few days, so I'll be okay. But Friday, I am taking a little trip, I told you earlier, to Whidbey Island here in Washington, and I'm going to be recording. I've looked online, and it is the cutest downtown with all these vintage shops, and it's just going to be fun. So I want to feel okay for that and get that done before I leave as well. And then Kurt says
jealous.
We have to go skiing. I don't ski, I snowboard, but we have to go this weekend because it'll probably be the last time for the year.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm trying to get all these things in.
Yeah. Hi, Angie. Thanks for popping in. Hope you're doing well, girl. Wow.
I guess
that's a lot.
Yep. But I'll do it.
Yes, you will. Yes, you will. You're a take care of it kind of girl. No nonsense here.
Very true.
And the only other thing, and then I'll bring Miss Karen up, is if you're new and we don't have your information, when you win an item, you send your information to our email down here at the bottom with your YouTube name, your real name, your shipping address with zip code, because we don't have your zip code, we can't help you, and your email that's linked to your PayPal. And if you don't have that, we will invoice you through PayPal, and you can check out as a guest, as we've already said.
Okay.
Did I miss anything?
I think you got. We just do how long of a countdown?
Hi, Susan. Let's start with 15 and just see how the lag is, because it was so bad over on this other seller's channel. So bad. And let's see. Maybe we don't need it.
Okay.
Oh, and we don't do just in cases. Don't do it.
No.
Okay. Now, I believe, if I remember, I can just click on you and make you big. Is that right?
I think so.
Wow, I clicked on you. It didn't work.
Okay.
There was the easiest way. Do you remember what it was?
Swipe. You have to swipe.
I swipe?
You touch me and swipe me over.
To the left or the right?
Yeah. Whichever is the opposite. But you got to choose it down there where you choose the format.
Oh.
Choose the one where it shows little people and a big person. The squares?
Yeah. So one person and then.
No. And then a little over on the side. There should be one that's a big square with little ones over on the side.
Yes.
Just click that.
Click that. And then swipe you.
Uh-huh. Over to the big part. Or over to where you're at.
Now I made it way too big. Okay. I swear to God. Nope. That just reversed
I'm on the other side, but I
think it's maybe this. Nope. I'm in big screen again. Someone taught us. Oh, you guys, please don't hate us.
It was the swipe, but I already had it set up in the right one. It's like when the format we chose.
Maybe I just click you and click solo layout. Okay.
Okay, we can do that.
So there's 3 little dots, and you can click solo layout, and that's it. Okay. Boom. I got it. Carry on. So how about 3 at a time? And we'll see. We have 20 to 23 items, y'all.
Okay. My first item is this vintage, and it's a vintage Amberina shrimp dish. And it's hand blown. You can see the pontal. It's smooth. There's not any jagged edges to it. But this is where you'd put your shrimp sauce. And then line this with shrimp and chow down.
It's beautiful.
And I am going to ask flat price of $10. And it's number 1. And it is Amberina, and it does glow.
Yeah, I was going to ask you.
If around all the red part does. The red part does that where it glows the pretty. See I don't know if you can tell. There's so much light.
I see it.
But it is Amberina, and it goes to clear.
And what's the diameter?
Let's look at the diameter, shall we? 6.5 inches. So in my house, that'd be single serve, but I mean, it's a good size. But I like shrimp, so
yeah.
But it has no flea bites, nothing. It's in really good condition. So that was my first item.
And I think you could put a votive candle in there, and then put really little potpourri or decorations all around it.
Right. Like, it'd be really pretty with acorns and nuts around it. At Christmas, you could do a bottle brush tree here, and then little ornaments, those little wooden standing ornaments around it, and make it an assemblage that you just take down. I thought of 1,000 things that I could do with this.
Yep. For $10, that's a pretty much a everything, and it glows. Love it.
You can eat shrimp out of it. That's the
Yeah.
Okay, so my next item is this little bitty art pottery trinket dish. Oh, I love the colors. It's signed on the back. Have no idea what it's signed, but it is. It looks like Leah, maybe. Whoever it is, they did an excellent job. But I just love the,
Ooh.
and there's no chips or anything. Just really pretty colors.
It's
I've been
really, really
lately.
sand and ocean.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It gives me that coastal vibe for sure. Let me see. It is 4.5 inches, but it's just a cute little dish. You could put it next to your sink to put your rings in, or you could put it next to your bed or in your bathroom, especially if you had a beach themed bathroom or something like that. Anyway, it's going to be a flat price of $6, and it's number 2. I just think it's cute, and I like the fact that they signed it.
It's a really nice piece. I really like it.
It's a
I bet it feels good.
It does. It's so smooth, and yeah, it's really nice. Really nice. So that's number 2. And then my last item in this round is a pair of Imperial Katy lace edged double glass candle holders, and they are crystal.
Wow.
And I'm going to start these at $12 for the set. I wish I should have probably purchased. I need to pick up some candles when I'm at the thrift store so that I can show them with candles in them.
Oh yeah, they would be really lovely for a Galentine's Day party.
Oh,
Put
yeah.
red candles in there and have your Galentine's tea party.
And at Christmas, you could do a red, a green, a red, a green.
Yep.
Put them
and they're
on
crystal.
Your
they're crystal.
Yeah.
Oh Lord. Wow.
They're Katy double glass crystal candle holders is when I looked them up.
Bristol.
I can hear the let me see, the ting. Can y'all hear that?
I do.
I always have a pen that I can test my glass with.
There you go. And what is the start or the
$12 to start? That's the bid. Yeah, $12 start. They're really pretty. They have that almost Fostoria looking diamond cutout stuff there. And then I love the ruffles around the edges.
Wow. You could put something underneath that cloth?
These actually will sit like this too, because I had them sit, one of them up like this and one of them the other way sitting on my chest.
Oh, that's genius.
Yeah, they stand. So you could do just a little anything in them.
Can you shine your little light on those so we see a little bit of the color that comes with crystal? Even though it's a glowy light, it'll still kind of show the
this light. Okay.
The faceted parts.
Hold on. Let me get this
one out. Yeah. In the sunlight.
Yeah, see the sparklies?
Those are gorgeous.
Yeah, I love these. They're so pretty. I thought they were really pretty. So that was my third thing.
Okay.
And now it's your turn.
Okay. Hi, Miss Karen Williams. Welcome in.
Hi, Karen.
Oh Lord. Okay, I'm still figuring this. I just figured it, and then now I lost it. Okay, so I did that. Oh, and the dots. The dots.
Don't forget the dots.
I got it. technologically challenged and in a fibro flare. Bear with me, y'all. Okay, so my first item is fun and really cool. And I got a huge bag of these. But I've been needing to slowly find jars, and I'm doing this one solo with just the one item, but I'm going to be starting to put together really neat little what we call junk jars or mystery jars, except they won't be a mystery because you can see through the jar. So my first item is this. It's a vintage jar, and it is filled with these old marbles. I know someone who has been collecting marbles that they find in the dirt, in the gutter, in the backyard, in people's attics, basements, and now is starting to actually officially buy them and collect them. And he decided to upgrade to like the real expensive, quote unquote, collectible marbles. I don't know what the heck he's talking about because I'll show you these. I think these are really freaking cool. And the little jar is just this little jar. And I suspect the lid, it is the lid, but it wobbles. So I think it used to have that plastic suction thing that they did in the 60s and 70s, and it's gone. But who cares? And the jar itself is just about 3 inches without the lid, 5 width. Now, what I'm going to show, I'll show you a couple of the marbles individually, but I'm hopefully going to be able to show you that a hole through the glass. Let's see, how can I do this? The majority of these glow. Maybe I need to do them individually. The majority of these marbles in here are glowing marbles. They start at 15. Starts at 15. Let me get some of these out, put them in my hand, and try to show you. So here's like really old orange. This is probably the 50s, 40s. Now, how am I going to do this so they don't roll away? Green and white. Let's see. This one, the white should glow. And it does. It's hard. It's hard. And I have my big light up at my homestead. Oh, come on. I can't. Do you see?
I see it.
I know it's really hard. Just trust me when I tell you. I'm not going to show you every single one, but I'm going to give you a good idea of the incredible marbles that are in here. Some of them are agro agate. Some of them are just shooters. Here's a black one. I'm sure this glows. It's next to impossible to, it's like everywhere but where I want you to see it. Come on. Okay. Just trust me. I can't. Let me just hold on. I want to show you a couple more and then we'll move forward. This is this red with like gold flecks in it. It's really fascinating. Here is this beautiful, this one glows, this beautiful dark blues and white blues. Oh, with a hair. Well, that's just lovely. And then see-through in there. And down at the bottom, there's a big blue shooter. And all the majority of these with the white glow. So there's about, oh Lord, 25 marbles in here, starting at 15. And even with the 25 marbles, and they're all different color waves, and they're all 1960s to 1920s. And it probably weighs a pound and a half. And you have room to add more. Okay, so that was my first item. We'll pass for now. I think it's really fun. And yeah, stay tuned. I'm going to start doing that a lot. But with more than just marbles.
You can see the one I have. I should grab it and show it to you real fast.
Yeah, you have a really cool glowy marble or a junk jar?
No, I have a really cool junk jar.
Oh, yeah. I'd love to see it when you come back up. Go get it. Yeah. Okay. So this, good Lord. This is the one thing I didn't clean. I'm so sorry, y'all. My life is a lot. But so this just starts at 10. No, excuse me. This does not start. This is a quick claim.
Okay.
Quick claim at 10.
Got it.
Letter B. I picked this up. I really like these wooden bowls. This one is not very used on the inside or worn out. I really like the kind of butterfly down at the other side and the florals. And what really sold me on this one was the wood itself. The actual wood grain on this one is not only is it carved and indented, but the wood grain actually shows and is really nice. What kind of island wood that is, I don't know. But generally, when I see these, the grain on them is like almost non-existent. And this with its grain, I mean, I would almost want to turn this upside down. Look at that. Boom. There you go. That's what sold me. The wood grain. And, you know, it weighs 2 ounces. And I don't know what kind of wood it is. I wish I did because it's
beautiful.
Jumps at you. So, you know, you could use this as a riser, right?
Very pretty.
Like, I'll just show you. How about with this little lady?
Very pretty.
Yep. So, letter B, quick claim, $10. Hey, Mr. Nate, how's it going, buddy? I hope you're doing well over there. Karen's coming to see you soon.
Yep. I can't wait. I got to untie him from the radiator. Nobody will let him loose. I'm going to untie him.
He probably has to get you to sign an exclusive contract where you're not allowed to show any pictures of him. Maybe you could take a picture of his hand.
I'll just record his voice. He's used to that.
There you go. And my last item this round, I've dropped the price to as low as I can go. It starts at $18.
Hey, I want to interrupt you. Can you?
Go ahead.
Do you have your cell phone with you?
I do.
Can you make me a mod so that it shows up better when I remember we talked about you needing to make me a mod and we just didn't do it. Because when I put it in, if you make me your mod and I make you my mod, when we do ours, it'll show up on the chat yellow starts and prices and
young lady. So you mean go into my YouTube?
And
make you a mod?
Open up your live.
Yeah.
All right,
Settings,
Karen.
mods. Community moderation.
I guess. Karen, tell us what to do.
Participant mode. No, that's not it. What limits? I don't think that's it.
Tell us, Karen. Help us, help us, help us.
I don't. In here, it just says community.
Well, do you have to click on me and then?
Well, let's find out.
Well, I mean, it needs to be during a live, like click on where I put in your last start.
Hold on.
Can you? If you hold on my name.
Vintage. Add as mod. There you go.
Thank you. Okay, now.
Managing mod. And there you go. Boom.
All right.
But now do I have to add myself as a mod too?
No, I'll do that. When next time we're together, I do it on mine.
Okay.
We'll have to be doing a live though.
Thank you. And thank you all for continuing to bear with us as
we're
older gals figure out tech. We're getting there more and more. Okay. So starts at $18. Early 2000s. Yes, I've brought this several times. Doesn't mean I'm not going to keep bringing it back. Signed MP. Incredible. Swirled. Bubbled. blues and pinks with what I like to call a unicorn swirled, cut off from the rod top. Reminds me of a perfume bottle. MP is a company that started around the 2000s. These pieces are out there. 18 is a low price for this. It's nice, solid, and thick. It is absolutely lovely. It's absolutely lovely. I'm really surprised it hasn't sold yet, but it's waiting for the right person. And there is the, come on, me and StreamYard. We struggle. MP. M period P period. It is really well made. It is, I think it's like 7 inches, 6.5 inches tall altogether. And it's wide, 1/2 inch. This is beautiful. And in the sunlight, it's even more beautiful. It's start $18. Someone one day
did I put that in there?
Is gonna buy it. I don't know.
I did now.
Yeah. See, we get there, y'all. So start at $18, and we'll bring it back on a recap. But I really, anyone who hasn't seen this before or has seen it and thought about it, I just lowered the price by almost $10. So here you go. It could be yours. We'll pass for now. And I'll bring back Miss Karen. Let's see if I can do this on one try.
All right.
Oh, now I brought both of us back. You see? Whatever. Hands up. Here you are.
Okay. My first piece in this round is a Federal Milk Glass beer stein. And I'm going to start it at $8. It has the, you see the F? Go backwards, Karen, go backwards.
Oh, yeah.
There it is. It's in there.
Yeah.
It's the scene of two guys sitting at a bar and a bartender serving them. Let me see if I can see the bartender here.
Yes.
And these are two.
Oh, yeah,
yeah. And there's a guy sitting there and a guy sitting there.
And it's iridescent, yes?
Very. It's beautiful. There's nothing wrong with it.
Wow.
I like it because of the rainbow look when the light hits it. See it?
Oh, yeah. Yep.
I just love when the milk glass is iridescent like that.
Wow.
It gives me those 70 vibes.
Isn't it older if it's Federal Glass?
Yeah, but I'm talking about the rainbow and the psychedelic stuff. No, it's older, but
I don't know anything about that.
Yeah, I'm not sure, but anyway, so that one starts at $8. Let's see, it is 6 inches tall. It's got a really good handle. It's not applied. It's like it's part of it.
That's nice.
Mm-hmm. They did a great job.
A good, to use not as a bud vase, but to display something.
If you like for Father's Day, you could like fill it with some styrofoam and picks and put gift cards and then little candies around it. It would be a really cute little Father's Day.
Yes, that is a great idea. Little gift cards with little candies. Oh,
I'm always thinking about that kind of stuff. What can I do with it? What can I make it into?
Yeah.
And if it doesn't sell, that's probably what will happen. I don't have a father, but somebody will want to do that.
Yeah.
I'll make it and sell it.
Yep. Yeah, I'm going to start doing that too. Yes, Karen, it's the Ring of Fire, right? Karen, because it's that turn of the century older milk glass.
Right.
Yep, I love the Ring of Fire. And that is a mighty ring of fire going on.
Yeah, this one's it goes way down into it.
Wow.
It's pretty cool. I just thought it was really pretty.
There's collectors out there for milk glass with that ring of fire.
I
collect it.
couldn't leave it because it was too pretty and in too good a condition.
Mhm.
So that was my first item of this round. My second item in this round is a hand painted bowl, and it's on a pedestal. If I can get it.
Wow.
Isn't that pretty? That's all raised enamel. And the gold is all really good on it. And I am going to do a straight claim of 15.
Okay.
And it's number 5. I'm going to measure it. It's an 8-inch. It's 8 inches from edge to edge.
So my computer did a glitch. Did you say a quick claim or a start?
Yeah, a quick claim of 15.
That's older. Oh girl. Oh, that's such a good price. What is the number?
5.
Wow. Wow. I'm sitting on my hands.
Hey, Kurt, if you're out there, will you text your son and ask him to please let Ringo out for a minute so he'll stop whining at me?
Hi, Kurt.
I know. How's that? It's easier. I can't type it that fast enough.
Yeah. That's
okay.
gorgeous.
So now my next item is actually a set of 3. And I don't know how old these are, but you know, fruit's pretty in right now. This is the first one. The gold is
going to be a choice.
No, it's going to be for all 3. And I'm asking a straight claim of 15 for these as well. But I wanted to show how nice the gold is on them. So that's the first one. And then this is the second one.
Mm-hmm.
And the gold is really good on them. I don't know. They're older, but I just don't know. They all have the little hanger thingies on the back, but there's not any. I couldn't find really very much information. It just says antique fruit plates. I'm like, okay. And then that's the third one. It's shaped differently, but they go together really well. And the gold is good on this one too, if I can get the light to not. But it's only around the edges, so you can't really see. It's not as thick as the other one.
No, that one you can see through. That's fine porcelain. You can see through the little cutouts. So that's fine porcelain. All of those are beautiful, and it's like instant decoration in your kitchen. Instant. They're beautiful. I love the way they paint the fruit to make it so vivid.
I know.
I love them.
I do too. I like the shadowing they did with the grape. Full cherries on that one. That one has the apples and I think more grapes.
Yeah.
And then this one has the pear and the apple. And cherries over here, but I'm not sure what these are.
I don't know.
But they're pretty, so.
But those are gorgeous. What number are they to claim?
These are number 6.
Wow.
Let me measure.
Beautiful.
I think that. Yeah,
yes, Karen. Instant plate wall display. Karen Williams says. Yep.
That's exactly right. This one is 8. They're all 8 inches.
I love them.
Yeah, they're pretty. fruit is like everybody. I have fruit in my kitchen too. So, okay, those are my 3. Now it's your turn again.
Okay. Let's
Wait. I'm going to show you my.
Oh yes, show me your marble while we're both up.
It's not marble.
Your jar. Oh yeah.
It's got so much in it, and it's 6 pounds. So now I'm like, oh, do I even want to take a chance? Look at that old police badge. It's like an old toy police badge. Still on the card, new in stock.
Yep, and that's a good jar. I'm looking for those. I use those jars to store nuts in at my homestead. I love those jars. Just a jar. Yeah,
anyway, that's a big one. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I don't know what I had started it so I could at some point do like a drawing or something for it. So
there you go. So see, once Miss Karen gets to 500 subscribers, she's going to do a giveaway, y'all. I don't know. I'm putting words in her mouth.
That's it. I will give this away. Once I get to 500, and it'll even have more in it by then. It'll be just full. But that's a perfect idea.
There you go. Yeah. And I need to do something like that. That's fantastic.
It's got a little perfume bottle. It's got a little pixie. It's got some jewelry. It's got a little antique mirror.
Oh wow.
I put a lot. There's a lot of stuff in here. It's fun. I like doing it.
So I'm going to mimic her. So y'all, we need to get to 500 and then look at the goodies you're going to get. Oh my Lord. That's fantastic. Yep. Thank you for showing us.
That's exactly what I'll do. 500. I'll draw from anybody that's interested in it.
And I will do the same. I will get on making my, I'm starting on with the marbles and I'm pumping it up. So, and I've got those jars. I love those jars. Okay. So I love this item. This item starts at 15. I couldn't believe it. I went in, I have 2. I used to only have 1 honey hole. I now have 2 of my sweet little places that I just found this other one. But this was at my first one. And I picked it up because I knew immediately what it was. I felt so fortunate for the price that I could bring it to y'all. And when I bought it, the lady said, I just put that out 2 minutes ago. And I said, well, good. I'm glad I walked in when I did. So it is made in India. It is their sterling silver, okay, which is usually kind of like a plate. And India and Europe has a different standard for silver. And I'm not well versed in that. Now, Nate, if he's here, he knows, but I'm pretty sure, I'm pretty positive that this is an overlay of silver, okay? Because I've seen enough of these to know it's not just mimicking it. It has this gorgeous stone. I don't know stone. So again, I'm thinking like some kind of agate, but
okay, hold it still. Kurt knows stones. If he's looking, he'll tell you.
And I can show the bottom. I can click on Karen's pic on your phone and go and share her YouTube channel. Oh, thank you. Yes, thank you. Karen, one day we need you as a mod. So, and then another way to really see what this stone is right here. See, it's got more, you see it on the bottom. It's got more. I think it's some kind of agate.
It does have that agate look to it.
Right. And then the inside, I know this is from the 70s because it is lined in that purple velvet, which they stopped doing starting around the 80s or so. So it could even be 60s, but I'm going with 70s. I don't think it's that old. It's got that beautiful purple velvet. Pops right on. Made in India. Made in India. And it's It weighs nothing. It's beautiful. I just love the pattern of this. And then the top.
Everybody says agate, so it's agate.
Okay. Agate. Well, okay. 2 inches diameter and 1 3/4 inches high. And I just, starting at 15, it's worth every penny. I used to collect all this kind of stuff, but not anymore. I have other collections, and it's just, there it is. Beautiful. And see, this is how you see the top where the lid goes on. That's silver.
That's so pretty.
That
does look very silver.
Yeah, it is. It's so like that silver, and then these little beaded parts, but underneath is something else. And Nate, because I know you've talked about and with you and Katie at Vintage and Vinyl, you guys talk about with brooches, and you talk about metals, and so I know you have more knowledge than I do. So we can pass on that for now and move to, this is starting at 18. 18. It's a Fenton paneled hobnail candy dish. Fenton hobnail paneled candy dish with the crimping around the edges. It's a big sized one. I think this one is 6 inches in diameter. Hold on. These things are always so mystifying to me. Yeah, it's 6 inches in diameter by 3 inches tall, excluding the lid. And it does have, it may have a treatment. Yes, that's kind of what I was thinking, Nate. Thank you. It does have the Fenton stamp on the lid. So I would say that this is late 70s. Some eBay, all these people are saying that these are 1960s, but they started only putting their mark in when George, the antique nomad, who their factory was next to his antique mall, told them, hey, you need to emboss your stuff. And that was in the late 70s. So it's not 1960s, but it's a gorgeous piece. There's absolutely no damage. I really like the finial on this one.
I do too.
And inside,
milk glass is coming back.
Yep. This thing it really is. And thank God. And it's even embossed Fenton on the bottom. Like they did double duty on this baby. And, so often we find these things. Now, you can find these online. This is not like rare, but so often we find them without the lids. And to have the whole thing together and be, I like it. I like this piece. So we can pass on this one for now. I'll bring it back at the recap. And now I'm going to starts at 20. And I haven't seen my buddy Poodle here. But Poodle was inquiring about this because, let's see, if I click on Karen's thing. Nope, that doesn't. I hear what you said, Karen Williams, about if I click on her name, I could share her channel. But I got to tell you, I don't know how to do that. I clicked on her little icon and it didn't work. So, no.
We'll work it out. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I can't. Right. So, this starts at 20. This starts at 20. And I hope Poodle's here because she IG'd me and said she wanted to buy it. And I said, you didn't miss the sale. It's starting now. So, come. It's starting in 2 hours. So, come on over. So, I hope she's here. And if not, someone else will purchase it. And if not, then I'll get back to Poodle. So it is one of Poodle's favorite things my favorite things, many people's favorite things. Brown drip glaze pottery from the 70s. I found 2 pieces. I don't usually go to Goodwill or Salvation Army or very many of those places. I go to smaller private places because they snatch up all their items and put them online, and I there's just usually junk there, but I found 2 taped together and I was like, what? And I just like snatched it as fast as I could. So, and this piece is like 9 inches long with these handles. And surprise, surprise, because most of these, I've never seen this. I believe it's an older piece because it has this old Faltzcraft logo, which I've never seen in my life with the copyright made in the USA. I've seen the Faltzcraft on like dinnerware, like plates or cups or bowls, but never on a piece of like brown drip pottery. This is like a little individual casserole or something. So I'm thinking this is, I know this is generally in the 70s, but maybe it's earlier. I don't know enough about Faltzcraft, but I think it's gorgeous. And if no one takes it here, I will email Poodle, because Poodle buys up all of this from me all the time. 9 inches. Okie dokie. I think, boom, boom, boom. That was my 3. So now let's see how successful I am in doing it on the first try. I love it.
I have faith in you.
Oh, no, you don't. See, it just, see? Yeah. I have to do it in 2 steps.
This is
Hi, Spirit Junkie. It's good to see you. Welcome in.
This is an offer up of a Bartlett Collins 3-piece yellow glass with hand painted flowers, salt and pepper shaker, and 1 glass. Wow. That's what all I could find, but it is Bartlett Collins, and I'm asking $12 flat price. This one would be the letter 7, and they did such a good job on the flowers. Now you could tell how old they are because there's some dents in the top.
You said 14?
No, I said 12.
Thank you.
And then the glass. And the glass is 5 inches tall.
Hi, Gavin.
And there's no chips or no flea bites, anything that I can find. Now, one side is just plain yellow, and the other side is the flower.
I'm a big fan of Bartlett Collins.
I am too. I know. I love it.
I find it's not quite as popular as I feel it should be. I think it's beautiful glass, and the floral painting is raised and simple yet pops, and I love it. And those salt and peppers, yes.
Yeah, they're really in good shape.
Yep. I've actually never seen their salt and peppers.
There's a few listed online that the painting is very similar, but the color of the glass is not the yellow. I couldn't find the yellow.
And I've never seen yellow either. So
I thought, well, that's different. So
I love it.
That was my first one. My next one is, these are Cannonsburg pottery. And I have the creamer and the sugar in perfect condition.
Oh, wow.
Aren't those cool?
Yep.
It's so mid-century. I mean, I like the way they did. This was a thing, how you know who made it was because that's Cannonsburg did that.
Oh.
And I'm asking $20 flat price for these. Now, these are trimmed in silver, not gold. Very atomic, you know. And it's in good shape. There's not any missing. I don't even know. It doesn't look like they were even used because this, even the silver on the handle is all there. I mean, there's no wear on it. And that's where it would go first if it had really been. You really can tell they've never been used.
No, that
There's
reminds me
some
of my
crazing.
grandmother.
You can
That's
tell they're old.
beautiful.
There's a start of some crazing there. And let me see. That's about the only place I saw any crazing. There's nothing on the bottom of them to say what they are, but it's easy to find out when you look it up by the lid.
I've never, so I've seen patterns similar, that whole MCM atomic vibe thing, but I've never seen the curly Q like
The
that.
feathers.
That is fabulous.
Yeah, I know.
Wow.
And it's all in the turquoise and silver is the color scheme. Very mid-century.
Goes with everything.
Yeah, they're really nice.
And porcelain. It's porcelain, right?
Very, yes.
Yep. Now, do I have the number right? Are you on number 8?
Yes.
Okay, good.
So I've got that set.
Could you imagine having the whole set?
I
would use the whole set for my daily dinnerware.
Yep. So would I. I love it. Okay, now my last one is, these are BNC Canada. Isn't that I forget. Anyway, it's a Limoges.
Ooh.
Oh, they're dancing. I think they are now one has the stopper and one doesn't. And one has the France. That's what it is. That's why France, yeah.
Yep,
not
BNC
Canada.
France. Yep. So you think they are
Art Deco?
Yeah, I would agree.
But I know that when I looked them up, it said BNC Limoges, France, Art Deco, salt and pepper with gold, and the gold is in perfect condition on there. No wear and tear. Let me see how tall they are.
I'm imagining sitting at a really fancy fine dining restaurant or at a upper class beautiful Victorian house at a dinner with those as a whole set, and that's the salt and pepper. Oh my Lord.
I love the little, looks like almost like little peoples. Yeah. But they're right under 4 inches. And I am asking a flat price of $10 for these, and that would be number 9. Yep.
You're out of your mind.
I found them really, really cheap.
Wow. Such a bargain. Karen's bringing the bargains, people.
Karen's trying to clean up out so that she can go thrifting in New Zealand.
I love those.
I got to have more room for treasure.
I get it.
Yeah, there's gold around the bottom, and it's not any of its war. It's in such good condition.
I think they either took really good care of them, and like they only brought them out on, that was their special
these were special
dinnerware.
Absolutely.
We used to do that.
And that's my 3.
Okay. Now let's see if I can just do it. What if I do this? No. Okay, fascinating. Don't know. There's something I'm going to learn here. Okay.
You'll get it.
Maybe. And maybe I will never get it. Okay. So these are from the 2000s, I believe. Could be 1990s. I don't really know. Are they actually vintage? I don't really know. But Valentine's Day is coming, and they were perfect price, and they're like totally repurposable. So I was like, yeah, this is a no-brainer. And you'll see why. Starts at it's a quick claim.
Okay, quick I got you.
quick claim, $10. New in package. I'll tell you why I like them. These are all little candles, never been burned. Green tea, lavender, gardenia again, and what in the world? Sandalwood. Now, why do I think these are so cool? These are ceramic tiny hearts with little painted florals. Those are hearts. And so in my mind, I was like, well, you can burn the candles, and whether they have the scent left or not, I don't know. Or you could take the wax out with hot water. And whichever one you do, and they're in a little wooden tray, there's 5 of them. So, what is that? $2 a piece. Whatever you do, when you're done, you can repurpose the hearts in any type of Valentine's or just regular assemblages. They can be miniatures for doll houses. I mean, they're just so, more than anything, I thought about repurposing the ceramic hearts. And the colors are gorgeous, but that's really where my mind went was, hey, let's repurpose those little holders. So there's orange, yellow, blues, and pinks, little hearts, and they're divided in this little wooden box. So it's just, it's not like really good wood, but it also doesn't bend in my hands, and it's sectioned off. So you could then repurpose the wood and put your other miniature collection or your small little brooches or your cufflink collection, whatever. This is all about new old stock to repurchase. And it is letter N. If you want to quick claim these for $10. $2 a piece plus the wooden box. Repurpose away, y'all. Okay. And my next item, well, I'm so ready for summer. My next item is this guy. This guy starts at 18. This was one of my finds this last couple of weeks that I was like, snatch.
Oh, how cute.
1946. Dang it, I forgot the maker already. Oh well. It's not, I think it's McCoy, but it's not signed. But that might not be right. But it is 1946. I believe this was, a takeoff on Donald Duck, right? Hey, you
What
came
happened?
over here.
I didn't do it. I didn't do it.
YouTube. Hey, YouTube. So all I have to do is click on the dots. I don't have to click on the bottom. Boom. Okay. So he is fantastic. Celadon, right after the war. I think he was a takeoff on Donald Duck. He does have this one little chip right at the bottom, right there. But, you don't see that from the top when he's sitting down. It's really small. Here's the bottom. I mean, the chip is big here, but in terms of seeing it on the top, it's not. And then he's just adorable. Now, the one thing about him is he does have a line. Where is it? Hold on. Do you see on both sides of his neck, there is a little fracture. But when I look all the way around his neck, I don't see that fracture going all the way around, nor do I feel it. And the original, I feel a little thing here, but the original paint is there. So one of two things is going on here. Either it really did break, which I can't really feel inside here, and I don't see inside. Either it had a break and it had an incredible repair because I can't see it, and I've gone over it and over it and over it. Or the way that this was put together in the mold was like the head and this were separate, and they put it together, two pieces. And so it's just like an old fracture because it's old. I don't know. But these are, I could only find 2 online, and they go for more than this. So here's a little quick, 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 quick Donald Duck Celadon planter. Yeah, and he's one of those things. If he doesn't sell, I'll keep him. Okay, so I brought these before. I have the 3 green ones, 3, and I have 2 pink ones. The pattern is the same. I'm bringing the greens back again. They start at choice 15. And I was trying to figure this out last time. And I was in a sale with Steph Sells. I mean, I wasn't on the sale, but I was there. Steph sells stuff by the seashore. And someone had a Prussia piece. And she said, that's where my ancestors came from. And I said, oh my God, please tell me where is that? Because I know it's a mixture of countries. And I'm correct. It's Russia and Poland. Prussia. Okay. This is turn of the century. Here's the back. Incredibly thin, fine bone china. Teacup. Here's the front.
Pretty.
There's no damage. I have 3 of these green ones. And like I said, I have 2 pink. For anyone who collects teacups, these are the bomb. These are just like incredible. Here's the RS Prussia. There is no damage to these in any way other than the slightest amount of gold loss. But even then, not really. There's a little bit of dirt at the bottom. I mean, I just see Downton Abbey using these teeny tiny little things. They are 3 inches tall, and they just, I mean, they would shatter if I dropped it on the floor. And the saucers, my nephew was in here doing some work. My father's grandson, he visited. So there's a little bit of sawdust. The saucers are just this yellow and green with rose. And this is the one saucer where there's wear from the hand-painted rose. The rose is wearing off. This one. But the rest, the other 2, and the pink ones that I have, which are the exact same pattern, but in a pink, white, and cream wave, the roses are intact. And they're, they're see-through. See, can you, yeah, you see my finger coming? Because it's just, I mean, they're antique. So 15 choice. These sell for a lot more online. Yeah. Or chocolate cups, maybe. I can't imagine, Karen Williams, how many times are you going to have to pour me tea before I'm full? But I've talked about this before. Maybe you didn't drink much tea because, you wore corsets and you had no room. I don't know. And how do you go to the bathroom? And don't tell me. But at any rate, so $15 choice. These for Valentine's Day, for just displaying, for owning and not letting them go to the landfill. Prussia, Poland, and Russia, turn of the century, 1890s to 1910. It's a really good deal, and they're just beautiful. So there you go. And I can't bring the price down any more than that. And I wouldn't want to. I mean, if I keep bringing these back and they don't sell, they'll go on my knickknacks, and that's okay. Now, 1, 2, 3. That was my 3. So it's Miss Karen's turn.
All right.
Now let's see. And I can't do. The only thing is I can't do that from here. So I literally have to do this, and then this. Okay, whatever.
It'll work. Okay, I have a vintage perfume bottle.
Oh.
Very delicate, very beautiful. A little stopper. Everything's intact. The stopper has this design.
Wow.
And I am asking straight price of $10.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my!
I have to make room.
cannot keep up with you. I just am like, what, girl?
Well, I just have. It's okay. It's all right. I have some, you know, more expensive things, but I need to make room so I can go shopping.
So you said $10 for that.
For this, yes. I'm gonna
Good
show it up
Lord.
close. It's looking ambery, but it's more of a gold, and then the gold trim on all of this. There's gold trim there.
Mm.
All of these have gold trim. And then you see the like striation, I can't say that word, of this. And then the gold around there, gold around there, and gold around there. And it's in really, I mean, outstanding condition.
Wow.
I know. I think it's so pretty. I'd keep it for myself. I just can't keep everything. I downsized into a very smaller house and I just can't.
Yeah.
I'll
You
start.
could put a mixture of it, like essential oil and
That would be really
like
pretty.
essential oil and a little olive oil, and dab it on you, or buy one of your big perfumes in the big bottle and get a funnel and pour it in there. That is beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh.
Yep. I thought it was.
Kind of Venetian-y.
Yeah. Yep. I know. I didn't find another one like it, so I'm not sure about any details. I just, there's the bottom. Has the swirl on the bottom as well.
Wow.
And it's the perfume stops here, and this is hollow. You can see my finger up in there.
Yeah.
There we go.
Wow.
So that's $10.
Wow.
And then
Hey, Cassandra, aloha.
Okay, my next item. Okay, this is just kind of whimsical because I thought it was cute. And I'm asking $12 for this. I think he's cute. It's just a hobbyist piece, maybe, but they didn't sign it. It's glazed on the bottom. And I don't know, but it's the cutest little chef pig I ever saw.
I used to collect pigs.
My very bestest friend in the whole wide world, she does. Oh, there's a stamp back there, but it's not legible. So I guess it was probably studio pottery.
I love him.
I know, isn't he cute?
Father's Day.
I know. Yep. He's just cute. He doesn't do anything. He's not a bank. He doesn't serve a purpose. I found one that was a piggy bank listed, but that was the only other one I found. But I think he's cute. He's the chef.
He's the chef. Perfect Father's Day gift. Oh Lord, he's
fantastic.
Yeah.
So he's just a flat $12, number 11. That's my little piggy.
And he's even got like those sleepy, I ate too much food eyes.
I love it. And his little smile, his dwarfy smile. I like anything dwarfy.
I love it.
Okay. And my third thing is this Northwood covered butter or cheese. Get to the.
Wow.
And it's the carnival glass, I guess is what it is.
Wow.
It has one area that I want to show you right there. See, like they pulled off a sticker maybe or something.
Oh.
I know.
Well, but we can forgive it.
Yeah, there's the end. Wow. And I am going to make this one $15 since it has the boo-boo. They're a lot higher online, but those probably don't have boo-boos. That's the top. It has the grapes and the leaves all the way around it. I like it because it's got some depth to it. Let's see. It's got about an inch. It goes down about an inch. Kind of gives it a little bowl effect. So you can put stuff in it that's runny without worrying about it. If that were to happen.
I immediately think of wedges of really good cheese.
Me too.
With some
7.5 inches
breads. Oh, Lord. Now I'm hungry.
I know.
Or alternatively, fairy lights.
Yeah, that's true. I had some here.
Leave it and use fairy lights.
That's a good idea. Really good idea.
As a centerpiece. Yeah.
Right.
The price is right.
Yep.
Northwood is like 1930s, right?
Yep. It's very old. Very, very old. And that was my third item.
Yeah. 1, 2. Okay. I feel
Wasn't it? Yeah, it was.
Okay. I believe you.
You
need to help me out.
Perfume pig, and then butter dish. Yeah.
Okay. You gotta help me out. I'm flaring and my brain goes.
I know exactly.
Okay, so this is starts at 16.
Okay.
I love this. I love this thing. I love this thing. I have never seen this exact particular style, and it is made by Roman Art Company, whoever that is, if that helps anyone. Come on, let's do it this way. It has its hanger right here. It is chalkware. It is hollow, so it's not super heavy. And it is this incredible MCM colors of the turquoise and the like lemony yellow green apples. It is really tall. So it is like really showy. And yes, the color loss, to the paint is here on this one apple. So what I would do is I would find a Sharpie or a nail polish or something. If you want to touch it up, I personally don't care that that's gone because the whole thing is just so fantastic. It doesn't bother me, but if it bothered you, you could find some paint, even just a watercolor. Get yourself a little kid's watercolor kit and mix a color and just put it on there. It's not a deal breaker in any way. There is one little place where this edge is chipped off, and that's it. But it is, how much is it? Let's see. How much does it stick out? Let me measure. It is 4 inches tall, these apples. So, it's really dynamic when it hangs on your wall. And if you don't want to hang it on your wall, put it flat on your table like this and just display it. I don't know. I'm very partial to chalkware, and this to me, with the hanger and the poking out like that, I was just instantly enamored. There is that one chip. So, hi, Larson. Welcome in. It's nice to see you. I've never met you before. I hope you know what we're doing here and how it works. If not, ask us questions. Okay, so that is my first item, and it matches my sweater. it matches everything. These colors go with everything. Total, just the MCM colors. So MCM colors. It matches.
That looks good together.
Yep. Matches the duck.
Okay. I kind of like it just sitting down.
Say that again?
I kind of like it just sitting like that.
This.
I don't know why. It'd be really pretty to sit that on a crystal dish.
Yeah.
You know, and that would add some.
Yeah. And you could put, something around here. I mean,
there's so many things you could do with that.
I love this. But I really like kitsch, and I really like the kitsch chalkware. So, and that's not everyone's taste, but it is for me. I just, it makes me happy. I don't know. It takes me to like orchards and islands, and I don't know. The colors makes me happy. So, next page. Okay, this is a quick claim, and I didn't do a lot of research on this little girl. So, she's either from the 1930s or moving into the 50s, but that's all I know. Quick claim, $10. She is not stamped. She is.
Her colors are great.
Yeah, thank you. She's one of these bone china porcelain figurines with her umbrella, her green umbrella or parasol might be more correct, with the hand painted flowers and the gold details. Her little reddish blonde updo, very Victorian. She does not have a stamp on the bottom, and that's unusual. And that's why I was like, I don't know. She's not made in Japan, because if she was, she would have the red stamp, which was the common stamp color in the 30s. Or if it was earlier than that, the artist maker with the stamp in Japan. But none of that's going on. Later, it would be black or occupied. And then this is that really stiff starched
netting
lace, but it's not the pottery. It's not that Yadro crazy, stuff they did. This is just that starched lace. Then there's no damage whatsoever. And there she is. She's, let's see, 4 inches tall. And she weighs a nothing. And she's just really pretty and kind of sassy. Her little mouth is like in a heart shape. And, actually, I just realized that gold over her dress right there reminds me of a corset being laced up. I think that was intentional. So, hand on her hip. She's ready to go. Okay. This starts at 18. It is in this box. This came from my new honey hole I found this weekend. Oh, Lord. Someone put it on this really pale peach ribbon with a little heart. And come over here. Little heart and hook closure. That is all, has nothing to do with the actual object, but someone went ahead and went to all that trouble. The ribbon is older, so they went to that trouble sometime in the 60s or 70s is what I'm going to think. And that little clasp, the heart actually says CL. Oh, that's funny. CL, because my name is Catherine Lucinda. So I don't know. Maybe I'm supposed to keep this thing.
It was made for you.
Right. Poodle. Hi, Poodle. Here is the celluloid cameo. And so someone took it out. I'm assuming that someone took this out or it fell out of its original setting. I have never seen this lady before. I don't know what lady this is. There's a few cameos that are done and reproduced over and over and over again. But this lady, I've never seen. I don't know who she is, what's going on, but I love her. And you see that and the oval, it's celluloid, which, 1920s, 1930s, maybe 1910. It's antique. See the little tiny beads they use to hang it on there? The little tiny beads are even older. Someone did this, like took grandma's thing and repurposed it in the 70s or something with this ribbon. I think it's gorgeous.
It is.
I wouldn't necessarily leave it on the ribbon, but this is, to me,
it's a good way to wear it if you need to wear it.
Yeah, this is a terrific find. And for me, the ribbon is too, let's see, StreamYard, come on. I can't, if I do it myself without looking. The ribbon is too short, but she's beautiful. I have a couple cameos from mothers and grandmothers. So she started at 18, and we will bring her back in the recap. And then I have Podal. You missed the brown drip, so it'll come back in the recap. I was calling your name. I was like, I don't know if Poodle's here because Poodle asked me about this, so it'll come back. Okay, this is a quick claim of 12. Quick claim of 12 from the 70s, possibly the 60s. But I remember this style. This style came out end of the 60s, early 70s. So it's hard for me to be 100% sure. It is a blue and white, like kind of enameled, pressed on hard plastic. I'm going with plastic, although, yeah, tapping it, plastic. It is, hold on, let me get it over here. It is really beautiful in person. It is really long. I love that it's mostly just navy, and then every once in a while there's the pop of the stripes, and you see how it's like just kind of dripped on this white. That is very 60s, early 70s kind of thing, and it's like baked. It's the plastic is baked on, let's put it that way. It's baked on, and then it's in between this really fine metal. It is, here's the, I don't know the maker. It's not like a big collector's. It's just a really basic clasp. It is the original. Wait a minute. Hold on. Actually, I'm going to say that is not the original clasp, because if you look at the metal work, now I know this, you see how it's square where the ends of the blue stripe meets, it's like square. That metal and the eyes is a completely different color than this modern clasp. So the clasp wasn't working, and someone put a new clasp with a new eye on this side. That's a new clasp. So it is long. So if I put it on, it's long and it's pretty. And you could, with the clasp, you could double it. And I think I would double it. Or, you know what I used to do all the time? Tie it in a knot and dangle it like that. And it just has the funnest sound if you're into tactile. Yep. So, letter A. Letter A. $12. This is a gorgeous piece of vintage jewelry.
Very pretty.
Letter A. And I'm pretty sure that was my 3, right?
Yep, that was it.
Dokey. So now we're going to do the only way I know how. Bring you back over.
Okay. Well, my first piece, it's not brown drip, but it sure does remind me of it. It's actually a hobbyist piece.
Wow.
I think because of the way it's done on the bottom, but it's pretty old and it's in great condition. But look at the,
Ugh.
they did such a good job.
I love that.
I'm going to do this one at a flat 12.
Seriously?
Yes, seriously.
Oh.
Isn't that pretty? And I mean, look at that inside. I love the inside.
Wait a minute. Oh, good Lord. Knock it off. There you go. Poodle's in at 12. So it sold the poodle. Let me put the price in.
Yep. Thank you,
I
Poodle.
had a feeling Poodle would pick that up. Poodle, good grab. And you did that just in time, Poodle. You saved me because I was gonna buy it.
I love it. And it's in there's nothing wrong with it, Poodle. It's perfect. Just perfect. Okay. Got that.
It is fabulous, Poodle. Poodle, you saved me. I'm trying to not spend so much money, but all the colors in there, it's like, oh God, and 12.
All right. Well, thank you. Here's my second item. It is a Fenton hobnail swung vase.
Wow.
And I'm going to start at 20. This is milk glass, of course. Let me see. It is about 11 inches tall. No stamp, but I know it's Fenton.
That's a very distinctive Fenton style. Yeah, beautiful.
I just love the mouth on this one.
I do. How many fingers?
Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 fingers.
That's a nice piece.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, melt glass is coming back into vogue. Melt glass and all things 80s.
I didn't like the 80s in the 80s. I hate that it's We don't have to do the big hair, do we? Because I can't do the big hair again.
I'm not doing big hair.
I have some pictures where I had the biggest hair you've ever seen.
I love it.
So that was my second item. My third is, this is a cobalt blue cut to crystal pitcher ewer. And it is real pretty. I like the design on it. That goes all the way.
It's beautiful.
Isn't
that
it beautiful?
whole Bohemian, Czechoslovakian.
Yep. And it is 9.5 inches tall. And it's there's no chips. I couldn't find even a flea bite. It's not round on the bottom. It's, it's hexagon, but I don't know how many. So.
Right.
And then the pitcher and the spout and the handle. And then this is clear. And then it goes to blue. There you can see it.
These are getting a little bit harder to find in the wild. I've noticed the red, the blues, anything cut to clear. I'm having I used to find it all the time in the wild. No one cared. I'm having a much harder time finding it now.
Yeah, there's not a lot of it out there like there used to be.
Nope.
I'm asking $15, number 15. And it's Very beautiful if you collect cobalt. I have
Yep.
several pieces, and I get that where I do all blue or something, and so I may bring it back when I do my all blue again. I'm doing
Well, we're
different
going to
things.
do a recap. Maybe someone will snatch it. You never know.
You
Hey,
never know.
Brad. Hi, Brad. Welcome in. You made it. That's
Hi,
so
Brad.
fantastic. Hi, hi. And hi, being Marty. You're new to me. Welcome.
Okay, your turn.
My turn?
Yep.
Uh-oh. Okay. Here we go. Okay. So, what do I got now? Oh, one of my hard to let go of pieces here. Hard to let go of pieces. It starts at, oh heck, I'm going to lower it by $5. Starts at 20. It starts at 20.
Gotcha.
It is the MCM. It's atomic age, right? Going into the whole MCM planter, California pottery. Oh my Lord. Oh, look at that. See, that is me. That's my second piece. You guys, I've been fibro flaring. My dad went to the emergency room 2 nights ago. Just forgive me. That's a terrible sin. The Goodwill sticker's on there. And again, I'm taking it off. There was no price on it. We all know we go to Goodwill and whatever. I actually, like I said, rarely go to the Goodwill. I go to humane societies, private thrift stores, some estate sales, but not too often because they bum me out with everyone pushing and shoving, and I don't like it, that whole thing. But I was like, I really need some inventory, so I'm gonna go in these, couple of Goodwills and see what they have. And it turned out there was a reason I went, because I found several pieces that I never find. And this was one of them. So deal with the sticker. Just deal with the sticker residue. I'll get it off.
Oh, that's so cool.
This thing is, I was like, should I just keep it? I just can't.
I
So
love
here's the one side. Here's the other. This side is different, just slightly. It's like an optical illusion.
that is really cool.
It is really cool, right?
Who made it? California pottery?
Yeah, made in California. Boom! Look at how crisp that is.
That's really nice.
There's no
I
damage.
love
The
that.
only thing is this right here is just the smallest backwards amount of, like, it's not even a chip. I can't feel anything. So therefore it's nothing. It just is from the mold. I can't feel anything.
That is
Made
so
in
cool.
California. I bet if I looked up made in California in H16, maybe I'd find like the actual maker, but this piece is epic. So I really, like I said, I was like, am I really going to sell that? Because again, being out here in the San Francisco Bay Area, I don't find stuff like this at the Goodwill or at my little thrift stores. And if I do, they mark it up. Something like this online would sell for $40 easily, maybe more. But I was like, yeah, I'm going to bring it. It is 8 inches long, 8 inches long, and 4 inches across just at the mouth. If you added the lines on the outside, 5 inches, and it is 4 inches tall at its tallest with the little upslope. And this is not something that you're going to find very often. I probably will never find another one of these, maybe once in my thrifting career. And it starts at 20 deal.
I am
And the
sitting
color.
on my hand.
Yeah, I know, right? I'm like, I really was like, I should keep it. Thank you, Brad. Yes. It's all awesome. So think about it, y'all. Think about it. I'll bring it at the recap. But it's one of those pieces where I bring it a few times, it doesn't sell, goes on my shelf. This big old thing. This is a wonderful thing, and I am gonna do. It's a wonderful thing. It's heavy, but it's worth it as far as I'm concerned. That's just my humble opinion, because I'm very humble. It's a quick claim. $15 because it's heavy, but it deserves a place in your home.
Well, that's cool.
It's a grape bowl. It's amber. It's huge. It's fantastical. I don't know the maker. It is literally indented. These are all popped out grapes. It's Lord have mercy. I don't know who made it. There's no maker's mark. It is so MCM. There's the stem. It's gorgeous. I don't know what it is. Really large. I'm sure it's meant to be a fruit bowl and or a serving bowl for fruit. I don't know. It probably weighs 3.5 pounds, but they're online. There's not a lot of them. They are there. My price is less than what's online. The stem is beautiful. Looks like a grape stem. Quick claim, $15, letter Z. It is 13 inches long and about 10 inches wide and about 4 inches deep. 4 inches deep. So, and I love this. So, there's that. And
hey, Elderly Poodle wanted that MCM planner.
Poodle, you want the planner? You're gonna save me from myself, Poodle. Poodle. Okay, Poodle. Yes, it's still available, and if you would like it, you may have it. Poodle, confirm that you want it, and then Karen will type in sold for 20. Thank you, Poodle. I appreciate it. 1, 2, 3, and I got one more for this round. This is also a quick claim. Thank you, Poodle. Poodle, you beat me to saving. You saved me. Okay, quick claim, $16. I brought this before, bringing it again. It is Chile, made in Chile by Rosin. I believe that's a company. It might be a single artist. I researched it several months ago. Don't remember. I just think it's beautiful. On that's, it's about 4 inches tall, 5 with the handle, and about 5 inches diameter at the widest on the bottom. The front has the lady of the house, and it has that very Inca Mayan designs and the snail swirls. We talked about this, how that's very common in the lava beds in Mexico. Something about this swirl, I don't know. I have a piece of lava rock from Mexico with this swirl. It was something that the Aztecs and the Mayans carved into the stone. I don't know. We'd have to do more research. There's a gentleman playing his guitar. And there's a slightly different design on that side with the greens and the blues. This is the
Is that
bottom.
like hieroglyphics? Is that what they call that when they?
Yeah, yeah, some kind of hieroglyphics. I should look it up because I mean I've had this piece. I mean it's hundreds and hundreds of years old. This stone, and yet I've never looked up what the heck it means. The inside has white glaze, so you and clear over it. So what I was thinking, I mean, this is a great display piece all on its own. But what I was thinking that you could do with this is store your hot peppers in here for your tacos. Chop up your onions because now look, it could have lead glaze, so maybe you want to do some more research, right? Because I know it's older. It's not a newer tourist piece, so maybe there's lead glaze, and maybe you wouldn't want to do that. Maybe, or if you did, you'd want to put saran wrap down and then use it, right? I can't guarantee that, but I would use it. I would use it, and I think it's gorgeous.
Mm-hmm.
And I know I've brought it before. You know, I bring in new things and I bring my old things because I don't have a garage full of inventory. And I know that I get different people at different times. So, you know, some people like one thing and some people like another.
True.
Okay. I believe that was my third item. Yes?
Yep.
Okay. Now, the only way I know how to pull you over is like this. So we just carry on.
All right. Well, my first item in this round is a hand-painted, I don't know if it's vase, pitcher, ewer. This is done by Ukago in Japan.
Oh, yeah.
It's very pretty. It has orange in it, so I love it. It's painted on the front, but it's not painted on the back. And I'm asking a flat price of $8 for this. And it is, let's see, it's got the gold around and it's really not, it's got a little, you know, wear, but it's not bad at all. Like the line is all there. I don't know. I think it's real pretty. It is.
I love the flowers.
I do too. Very springtime, and I'm ready for springtime. I'm glad I'm going to New Zealand where it's summer.
Yep. I wish I was going. Put me in your suitcase.
Uh-huh. So that was $8.
What number is that?
I don't even know. I think it's 18. That's what I'm going to make it. 18.
Okay. I think those flowers are just beautiful. And, you know, it would match with the floral plates.
Yeah, it would
right?
look good.
You could start a whole new kitchen decor of the fruits and the flowers in your kitchen.
Right. That would look really good.
It's all that similar kind of colors and painting.
Mm-hmm. It's very pretty. And it's all in good condition. Okay, my next thing is this is a Blue Mountain pottery from Canada, 2-tier plate thing, tiered.
Ooh.
Look at the glaze on that.
Wow.
I know, isn't that nice? I'm starting this at 22.
Ugh. That is like a drip pottery without actually being drip pottery.
There's
oh my Lord. Wow.
And it
it does drip on the edge. There's
it drips.
Yeah.
It comes apart, so I can ship it real easy. I'll take it apart to ship it. But let me look at the measurement. It is just under 9 inches across here, and then 7 inches wide. But it is in excellent condition. No chips, no cracks. Just real pretty.
It's absolutely beautiful.
Yeah.
Anyone else want to come in higher than poodle? Or I'm going to say sold the poodle, y'all. Last call. I'm sorry, poodle. We don't mean to kill you.
Just give it to her. Call it.
Yep.
Thank you, poodle.
That thing's beautiful.
I'm going to take it apart, so you'll just have to screw it back together. It just ships better that way. I wrap it better that way. Let me get your name on here before I forget. And then the last piece for this round is a crystal elephant. He is heavy. He is, it says, worlds of the wild, wonders of the wild, Germany. So he's a German piece.
Wow.
Yeah, he's a nice piece.
He is.
And I'm going to start him at 12. He's substantial. That's for sure. And won't make the noise when I'm holding it like that. But it says right there everything you want to know. Here.
He's beautiful. And that's an older piece. That label is older.
I know it's at least 30 years old. I know that.
Wow. $12 for Trunk Up Good Luck Elephant.
You got to place him so his butt faces the door, so you bring in money. That brings you money.
Oh, okay. Good to know.
Always put your elephant's butt towards the opening of the house. If it's in your bedroom, towards the bedroom door. If it's in your living room, towards the front door, just.
Okay. Marty has a question.
Okay, I'll try to answer it. Oh, I ship from Washington State, but I use pirate ship, and I check all across the board, and I take the cheapest way I can get it to you. Because I know I'm far away. But he's just beautiful. He's got no damage, no anything. I'm just trying to show you a close up. See how sparkly?
Yeah. There's a lot going on in the light. That would be incredible. Mm-hmm. And it's worth a heck of a lot more than 12.
Oh, very, yeah.
Being crystal and vintage and that heavy. Yeah.
Yeah. In fact, I can tell you, let me tell you what it weighs. It weighs 2 pounds, 10 ounces.
Oh, that's not bad.
No, it's not bad. But
that's not bad.
It's thick,
It's only really once you get over 10 pounds that things start getting really expensive because, I always say that, oh, it's heavy. Oh, no, but then I've been shipping out boxes that are like 3 pounds or more and it's under $10.
Yeah. The thing is, it's the size of the box.
Yep.
I had this issue this last week. I had sold several pieces to one lady and I had this wonderful box that was made by somebody else and it was like double walled and it was fit everything and I couldn't ship it for less than $100. So yeah, I said no. So I had to take it apart and I repackaged it into 5 different parcels. 2 of them went UPS because it was cheaper and 3 went United States Postal Service.
Yep. There you go. I'm learning that too. It's the entire dimensions of the box, number one, not just if it's over 12 inches in one part. It's the whole dimension.
Right.
And then sometimes the pieces just don't fit in that one box and you need to do 2 because they're going to break. I
Yeah, I'm
just
not.
skipped a package that I'm praying that it's okay.
I just sent 5 that I'm doing the same thing. So
Yep.
every one of those, I'm like, oh, I knew they would have been fine in that big box because I'm telling you, they would have been fine. But no.
100 is, yeah. Mm-mm.
Okay,
Pass
so
for now.
that was it for me.
Okay. Thank you, everyone, for being here and hanging out with us this afternoon. Yep. I appreciate all of you so much. Okay. So where am I at? Okay. Bringing this back. Price isn't dropping because of what I paid for each piece and then bringing it together, and it's rare. $40. $40.
Oh, that's pretty.
This is
Got a
the
frog on top?
Viking 3-footed poppy and fern silver overlay flower frog. It is extremely rare to find the silver in perfect condition and to have the actual flower frog, which I found 6 months after I found this piece. So $40 is still inexpensive and right in line with what's coming your way. This is a beautiful piece. And I've brought it several times. Hasn't sold yet, but it will. I've been surprised. So here it's Viking. It's 1960s, early 1960s. Here's the bottom. And I haven't said this wholesale, but if there's damage, I tell you. So if I don't say anything, it's because there's nothing wrong. So here is the inside without the flower frog and the edging. And then this is the flower frog. This is the actual flower frog. It fits perfectly. It's 11 holes. It's very thick and large, and it has this lip because it sits right on the top of the 3-footed silver overlay poppy. And I will now, so I'll show you the two, and I'll put it back together. It's just like that. And you make your tiny little, and you have to put it right at the exact right place. Boom. And it fits snug. So starts at 40. And I know that's a lot. And, I get it. But this piece.
Did you say 30 or 40?
40.
Oh, I got the wrong thing. Let me change it.
Okay. Thank you, Brad. Yeah, this piece is this piece sells for 80 to 100. And so
I bet that will sell on knickknacks.
Yeah. What I paid for the bowl and then the flower frog, I'm actually not making that much money. I'm really not. But I want to bring it to you guys, so I am. But I brought it, I think, 4 times now. So it's got one more premiere on a sale this month, and then it's going to knickknacks. And no, I haven't actually listed anything on knickknacks because between being a full-time caregiver and then pumping up my vintage live sales, I haven't had time. But this month, after my respite from taking care of my dad, I'm going to be listing away on knickknacks. So this will probably come one more Wednesday sale. And then that's it. Okay. So I think
Lucinda ships from Northern California, from the Bay Area.
Yes.
There was a question, so I'm answering it.
No. Thank you, Karen. Okay, so I have one more item. It's choice for 10.
Okay.
Getting that. choice for 10. I always love it when I get up. I'm always like, okay, now everyone gets to see my backside, and I hope it looks okay. I'm like, ah. But I do have a basket over here now, finally, which is terrific. But it still doesn't hold all the items. So, what are you going to do? I'm just doing what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
All right. So, choice 10, quick claim. And you'll have to tell me which one, but what the heck. Quick claim. And it'll be letter H. Yeah, that's perfect, actually. Okay. So, this is the first one. These are 1970s, because I remember when they came out. Hallmark photo albums. This one's really elegant with its silver rope. It's meant to look like those old antique ones that actually had the rope where you would bookmark your pages, and it was tied together with string. Totally different animal. So Hallmark, create your own, shows you what type of pages it needs. Again, I talked about this with the other two I have. You can go to the thrift store and find these pages, people. It's easy. And then you just undo the screws and add your pages. This one is the 5x7 with the 4 to a page. And there is, I believe, 20 altogether. 20. Never been used, new old stock. Here's the back. The white right there is just a piece of paper, and it has a little bit of spotting because it's from the 70s. So, but other than that, there's nothing going on. And it's like a blue black. There's actually a floral pattern. Blue black. Very kind of elegant with a silver rope.
Come here, Ringo.
And the other one is in its original Hallmark box. And I do have one more, and it's got like a lady in a bonnet, 70s style, Holly Hobbyish type of thing. This one is the more elegant of the two. New old stock, never been used. It's a little bit different setup. It's beautiful blue. Flowers, photographs. It's a tall one.
I love that.
Again, you undo the screws. You find the pages in photo books at the thrift store to refill it. Hallmark. And this one holds 3 5x7. And there is, I believe, an opportunity for 21 photos. Never been used. In its Hallmark box. Choice 10, letter H. Hallmark. Okay, 1, 2, 3. That was my 3. And then I just have, after that, 3 more items. So I think we're down to 2 rounds, right?
Right.
Is that right? Or you and me, 1 more each, and then a recap?
This is my last 3.
Yep. Okay. And then I have 3 because you went first, and then we do a speed round. Okay.
Started, so yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. My first item is oh, you got to get me over there.
There's something I have to do.
I know. I'm sorry.
Making me work for a living.
There we go. Okay. This is a green art glass bowl. I'm not going to say that it's Murano because I don't have any proof. It does have a polished bottom. There's some scratching where you can tell that it had moved around. But do you see the bowl of Conte?
Yep. It's definitely controlled.
Yep. They're very controlled. So it's a possibility that it could be Murano, but without a sticker and looking it up, you don't ever find the exact one because there's really not an exact one. It's hard to say, so I'm not going to say it. But I'm asking start at 22. But look at the shape of it. I thought it'd be really cool for like St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah.
Because it's green. Now I didn't check it for glow. I should do that.
You
I just
should.
know.
Good Lord. Come on, StreamYard. Hey,
Yeah,
Tammy.
no glow.
Start 22.
Mm-hmm. Let me measure this. It is 9 by 8.5. It's a pretty good size. Not so big that it's overpowering, but not tiny. And you can see the bubbles are they start moving a little bit this way. Yeah.
Oh yeah. It kind of spins.
Yeah, it's a spinning, yeah. When you finally figure out the pattern, you see how controlled they really are. They start out pretty big too, and then they go to just barely anything.
That's gorgeous.
And then they go back. They just go, it goes all the way. And there's some in here that are teensy tiny. And if you follow them, you get to the big one.
That's beautiful.
Mm-hmm. And there is you can tell there was a sticker right there, but there's not enough of it to tell what it is.
But based on, the amount of scratching would mean that it's definitely an older piece. Mm-hmm. So we can rule out China.
No, I guarantee you it's made in Italy. I just don't know.
Yep.
I mean, I don't know who, but it's very, very well done.
It's gorgeous.
Yeah, it doesn't look like a China piece at all.
No, it's not. It's gorgeous.
I bought it as Murano. Mm-hmm. That's what but with no proof, I can't sell it that way. Yeah. Not in good conscience, I can't do that. That was my first thing for this. Okay, my second thing is a mosaic plate. I'm asking $10 flat fee. It's purple hearts. It's a tiled plate. It's gold on the back, and there's nothing missing from it. I do not know anything about it. Could not find anything about it. But look how cute with a purple heart.
See that bathroom. Mm-hmm. Wonderful bathroom piece for your fancy soap. Store your extra toilet paper rolls on it. Put your hair ties. I don't know, ladies, makeup brushes. I mean, come on. It's gorgeous.
I think it's very pretty.
And what is the number?
This one would be number 19.
Great price.
And the back is perfect.
Oh, wow.
I know nothing about it. I couldn't even tell you the age on it. It's just so cool. And being as it's almost Valentine's Day, I thought the hearts were cute. And something different, not red heart,
Yep.
So
I love it.
$10, number 19. And then my last piece. Oh, yeah. I have 5 of these Colonial Homestead bowls.
Oh, yeah.
Here's
nice. Oh, yeah. I love that.
And the green and white has gotten real popular here lately. And there are 5 of them, and there's no chips, no cracks, nothing. I just think they're cute. They're little berry bowls.
Apple pie with vanilla ice cream.
Oh, now you're making me hungry.
I'm hungry. I'm sorry.
Me too. They're made by Royal. Just says made by Royal. 1750 is what the circa is. And it was patented in 54. So I'd say these were from the 50s. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But there's 5 of them. And I want to get $15 for the set. So if anybody's collecting the green and white, I have the bowls. Here.
Green actually really is a popular color this year.
Yeah, it is.
I noticed that. Yep. I love those.
Those were it.
I've seen stuff made by Royal. So, yeah.
Right.
Was that your three? Your last
That
three?
was it. I'm done.
Okay. Well, so we'll pass on that for now. I'll do my last three and then we'll do a quick speed round, y'all. We got a lot, so we're gonna go fast, but stick around because we got a lot of great stuff. Don't leave yet. Now wait a minute. Okay. Me and technology. We're never gonna get along that well. Sorry. Okay. So this is a quick claim for the set at 20. These are beautiful. I have a lot. And if they don't sell, I'll be okay because I use them all the time.
Pretty.
2 pillowcases. I think she is so sweet. Look at that. This is a lot of work. And they're big ones, and it's definitely that really nice old cotton. These are like the real cotton. You feel it. And they are huge. I mean, this is like king size. It is a huge pillowcase. I will measure how long it is. It's really good. I think even the pillowcases themselves might have been homemade. How long is this thing? Good Lord. You turn this around. 32 inches long.
Wow.
For a pillowcase. I mean, it's king size. I just dropped my measuring tape. So we'll just throw it over my neck.
That's what I do.
And carry on. There's no stains, there's no smells. And let me I'm gonna look in here and see something, because there's no seam on that side. And there's no seam on that side. Hold up. This is crazy. I'm checking for my own edification. Yeah. Okay. Yep. The entire thing is, hold on, hand sewn. The only seam is the back right there. And this is tiny little hand stitches. You see that? That's hand
Man,
stitching.
that's a lot of work.
And the only place there's a seam. So these, oh Lord. Okay. I think this is going to sound crazy. Is it possible that these were like a feed sack type of material and they're even older than I'm thinking? Because the reason why I'm doing that dive is there's no seam on this side or this side. There's the embroidery here on the front, and then just the hand sewn seam where they like made this extra long pillowcase and sewed just the back. So I don't know. I mean, feed sacks is like much, much older, but how is this one big piece of material that they cut in half? I would, if anyone in the chat knows, please edify me, educate me, because
So like it's like a tube. The fabric's a tube that they sewed it in and left one open. I've never seen that. How does that work? That's magic.
Right.
It's
so
magic.
what was it? A bag of like something?
But how do you make a bag perfect with no seam? You have to. It's a tube. It's like that had to be a tube of fabric.
I don't get it, but I'm okay with it. So anyway, they're exactly the same. They're exactly the same. It's this beautiful lady with her flowers. Is that showing correctly? Yeah.
Yep.
Quick claim. Where'd I go? So sorry. Quick claim for the set. Letter C.
Okay.
Letter C. Yeah, Poodle. We inquiring minds want to know. I'm one of these people who's constantly going, wait a minute, what about that? How'd that work? What do you mean? What's the evidence? What is it? Talk to me. Yep. So there's 2.
That's awesome.
I know. And like I said, I have a lot of like the peacocks and some others, but if nobody claims these after 2 sales, I did buy them for myself originally. Yeah, but if nobody claims them, I will keep them. Okay, so now we got this. This is a Westmoreland crimped grape, gigantic emerald teal. It's a teal green, dark teal green Westmoreland compote. I don't know what else you would call this, but a compote.
Yeah, a compote.
Right? It's huge. It is Westmoreland. It is, here is the, hold on. Where is it? It's there. You see it right there? Right here.
Mm-hmm.
It's the mark.
That's
Westmoreland.
Cool. I love that color.
It's beautiful. It's huge. It's more clear. The mark this way. See it right there?
Color? It looks okay on my phone. It looks blue. On the computer, it looks like that blue color I sold last week. That turquoisey blue.
It's like a sea green, like a teal sea kind of green.
Okay, so on the tablet is a better picture for me. Yeah.
Like that. In the where the crimps are, it changes. And it's paneled, crimped, and great. It starts at $22, which is a really good price, and it's cheaper than what's online. It is 6 inches tall, and the diameter is 7 inches at the top.
That's really pretty.
No damage. Westmoreland. So this piece, I think it's the 50s. When did Westmoreland go out of business? Do you know?
No.
Me neither. But I don't think they were around even by the 60s.
I was thinking 56, but I could be so wrong about that.
Okay.
I watch and study and try to remember, and
there's so much to learn. There's so much to learn.
Yep.
But this is epic. Use it for whatever in the heck you want. It's a huge one. And finding this, I found this in the wild at stores I don't usually go to, and I was like, what? I mean, the universe was smiling on me. Really? Okay.
That's what you call a good day.
Yeah. So we're going to pass for now.
Okay.
Because we got a big recap. And then these are choice $6. So, letter E. You'll just have to tell me which one you want. They are, thank you, Larson. They are all different sizes, and most of them are small sizes. Okay, I do not have a ring measurer, so I can't do that. But I can tell you, I can give you an estimated idea. So here is the first 3. This one is a vintage ring with gold rhinestones. Gold green. And it glows. it's just hard to tell on here, but those stones glow. This one is silver tone and it needs to be polished. The tone is coming off with the large cabochon and the tiny little one there. This one is about a size 6. This one is about a size 4. This one, let me go over here. This one, yeah. This one is pink rhinestones that also glow silver toned. This is a size 7 or perhaps a little larger. Here's the backs of those. And this one is like totally impractical, but one of my absolute favorites.
Oh my God, that's
this
cute.
One is like about a size 7.5 or 8. It is a mom or a dad with a little kid. And it is open in the middle. There's the back. And it is pink rhinestones. Pink. The girl is more like a sparkly dark pink, and the mom or dad is a very light pink. Hold on. They look yellow, but it's pink. $6 choice. And I have quite a bit more of these. I showed a little thing on Instagram.
I know.
This I bought and I kept for myself and gave one to my daughter, the black rose. I will be putting some of these in my marble junk jars that I'm making. So $6 choice for these. Just would have to put in which one you're interested in. And we can do a speed round.
Okay.
So I will put these rings down. Where's the other one? Is that it? 4. Okay. And pull you up. And we're going to, so y'all, whoever is still here with us, thank you so much for being here. We are going to do a quick speed round. If you see something you like, there will be, you just have to type in either, Karen might give numbers. For me, you're just going to have to type in the name and it will be straight price. Unless we get 2 people in, and then we'll do a very fast countdown.
All right. Well, my first thing is number 1, and it's a shrimp, Amberina shrimp dish. It has, it was hand blown. There's the pontal, but it's smooth. It has the little thing for sauce, and then you put your shrimps around it and chow down. I'm asking $10, number 1 on that. Then I have to find everything because everything got moved around.
Yep.
That's going to be the issue. Oh, here it is.
Yep. That is the one thing I know.
Small little trinket dish, number 2 for $6. It's signed Studio Pottery. And it's very cute. It's got really good colors for a little trinket dish, $6, number 2. Okay, now I have to find. Okay, then I have these 2 Imperial Katie lace edged crystal candle holders. I'm asking $12 for the set. Number 3. Are you going to do all, are we doing all of them or just 3 at a time?
Oh, no, just run through all of them.
Okay. Then I have the Federal milk glass, iridescent or ring of fire, whatever, beer stein, number 4. It's got the bar scene with the bartender and the 2 guys sitting at the bar on both sides. And it's $8, number 4. Then I have, oh yeah, this hand painted bowl on it. It's a pedestal bowl, and it's been hand painted around the edges. Come on, get out of the way, ring light. There. And it's in perfect condition. All the gold is there. Number 5 for $15. Then I have these 3 fruit plates that are made, they can hang or not hang. There's this one with a little gold around the edges. And then these 2 have a lot of gold and none of the gold's wore off. They all have the hanger on the back. And I'm asking $15 for the set. Then I have the Bartlett Collins yellow glass hand painted salt and pepper and 1 glass. I'm asking $12, number 7.
These are all excellent prices, people.
Then I have the Cannonberg Pottery MCM. Luckily, that's not on the tile floor, or we wouldn't have had a lid. No, it's fine. It's sugar. I don't juggle very well. Everything keeps moving. It's the sugar and creamer. That's the design on it.
I love that.
I know it's silver. It's not. This is one doesn't have gold. It's silver. And I'm asking $20, number 8 for the set. $20, number 8.
Mm-hmm.
And then I have the Limoges France, BNC France salt and pepper shakers, number 9. They're very Art Deco-y to me. And their gold's all in really good condition. Number 9, $10, number 9.
I may be sending you an email about those.
Okay, that's fine. Then I have the perfume bottle, and it's number 10 for $10, and it's in perfect condition. The stopper. It has all the gold trim is there. There's no wear on it anywhere. And it's $10. Now I have the kitschy little piggy with the face, and it's just not a bank or anything. There's no money hole, but
Angie will take the perfume bottle for 10.
Okay.
Oh, and she wants you to send it to Sabrina.
Okay.
Do you know Simon Says? Let's make a deal, Sabrina.
I do know who that is, but I'll get all the information from Angie.
Okay.
Or from somebody. I'll find it.
Angie, can you email her the info, please? That was really sweet, Angie.
That is sweet, Angie. Okay. Get that written down. Angie. I may have Sabrina's actually. Angie to Sabrina. And tell me Sabrina's again. It was her
Oh, Simon Says let's make a deal, and Angie just said no, Angie just said she'll send you the info.
Okay, great. That'll work. That's even better. I gotta figure this thing out. Okay. My next thing after the piggy, did I say that the chef pig was $12, number 11? And then I have the Northwood covered butter and cheese carnival glass with the grape.
Yeah.
And it does have the one spot in where somebody pulled off a sticker, I bet, or tape or something. That it is Northwood. And I was asking $15, number 12. I have the Fenton hobnail vase, and it is $20, number 14.
Beautiful.
Yeah, it's a real
Just,
pretty one.
you all, Karen's prices are so cheap. Inexpensive. Oh my Lord.
And then
I don't have a lot of money right now, or I'd be snatching several things up.
then I have the Cuts Clear Cobalt Blue. I think it's BPCG crystal, but there's no sticker, so I don't know. But when I looked it up, that's how it came back. And it's $15, number 15.
Poodle would like the Northwood.
Got it, Poodle. Thank you. Okay, now I'm to the hand painted from Japan piece. It's Ukago. I don't know. I just love the florals on it. Because, orange. That's my favorite. But this is just a hand painted Japan. Number 18, $8. And then I have the Crystal Elephant from Germany. And he's $12, number 20. $12, number 20. Then I have the green art glass bowl that I'm not sure, but I bought it. It said Murano, but because there's no sticker, I'm not going to say that. But it does have the controlled bubbles. They go like,
Yeah.
See?
Ava Larson's Life. Ava would like the elephant, please.
Awesome, Ava Larson
Life, Ava.
Okay.
Who is new to me. Thank you so much for being here.
So, Ava, will you email me all your information right here? And then I will be able to invoice you. I just need your real name, I have the Ava Larson, but if it's different, your real name, your mailing address with your zip code, and the email that you use for PayPal. Those are the things.
Okay, hold on. Larson, now I'm confused because I thought you said you wanted the elephant, but you're just saying elephant, but you don't actually want it, Larson. I'm sorry. Is your name Ava?
Okay.
Is your name Ava? Because I apologize. Just please clarify in the chat that you said pass, but just clarify exactly you don't want it. Okay. Thank you. And tell me what to call you. Thank you so much. Tell us.
Oh, okay. I have this plate. This would be number 22 for $10. It's got gold on the back. It's mosaic with the little purple heart. And it is number 22 for $10. And then I have the 5 Colonial Homestead bowls. And they are $15 for all of them. And they're all the same.
I still want apple pie and ice cream and wedges of cheese. Okay.
Your turn.
Melted cheese on. Okay. Oh my good Lord.
Now you're making me hungry. Stop with the food.
I know. I need to eat. Can anyone go? I need to eat.
I know, me too.
Okay. All right. So here is my speed round. This is $15. This is a jar, missing the plastic stopper, 3 inches tall, filled with 1960s or earlier marbles. There is one shooter in here. The majority of the white on these marbles glows. Okay, there's about 25 marbles in here. $15. Next is the, where'd it go? Here it is, hiding down here. next is the wooden bowl. Wooden bowl, $10. I really like it. Mostly, I like painted wooden bowls, but what I really love about this one is the actual grain. The actual grain in this one. And what I would do with this one is use it as a riser too, as I did before. Put something on top of, because the wood grain is spectacular. $10. And Karen, you're watching the chat for me, yes? Thank you. Paperweight, signed MP, early 2000s, $18. Spectacular bubbles and colors with the unicorn twist. I call it a perfume bottle.
Pretty.
Signed MP on the bottom. I think it's Mary something. Mary something. Where'd my little thing go? Here you go. This is a steel. This is excellent. This is India's sterling silver. These little bump outs are silver, and this is silver. It's European Indian silver, made in India. This is from the 1970s with a agate stone top and a purple lining. $15. $18 for a late 70s Fenton paneled, hobnailed, lidded candy dish. Here's the finial. It is signed Fenton both there and here. There's the inside. There's no damage. If there's damage, I tell you. Total, here's what you missed. And where'd it go? So sorry. I'm dropping it to 18. 18. Brown drip, 9 inches across. False craft, 1970s. Probably casserole dish. No damage. There's the false craft on the bottom. 9 inches across, about 2 inches deep. Poodle will take it. Poodle, I was going to email you. So, because you emailed me and I was like, no, you didn't miss a sale. Okay, hold on. Let me write in Poodle. Bless you, Poodle. Thank you. You'll enjoy it. I'll have another one next week. Heart candles. I thought these were fun. $10. Because there's 5 of them, all different scents: gardenia, sandalwood, green tea, etc. They're in a wooden box with separations. You can reuse it, and they're hearts, hand painted with little flowers. So once the candles are done, you can reuse these ceramics in whatever kind of miniature display you would like. So it's like a twofer.
That's
$10.
right.
It's like a twofer. Okay. Donald Duck Takeoff, 1946 duck planter.
That's so cute.
I know. I love him. $18. $18. There's not even any crazing on this guy. I believe he's McCoy or Shawnee. Might be Shawnee because he's not marked. I think it's Shawnee. There is one tiny chip here, and there is a something going on with his neck, but it's not, doesn't go through to the bottom, and you cannot really see it very well on the outside. So I don't know if it ever actually broke. If it did, the repair is spectacular. $18. I think it's Shawnee, 1946. Okay. The Prussia fine bone china, Poland and Russia. Prussia. Elegant teacups. I have 3. They're green and yellow with the gold. They're 3 inches tall. Here's the saucer. They're absolutely gorgeous. Here's the Prussia, RS Prussia. turn of the century antique, totally see-through, fine bone china, $15 each. I have 3. I have 3. I also have this same pattern in pink. Da-da-da-da. The kitsch apples from Roman art that hang on the wall. Da-da-da-da. Bump, bump. $16. Chalkware. Absolutely incredible. There's the hanger. There's the Roman art company. We discussed that, you might as well just leave it like this because it's just 3D stunning chalkware. And what did I say it was? $16. Poodle's in. 16. Okay, Poodle. Thank you. I love that, Poodle. I love this piece. Poodle. Poodle. Your name makes me happy. My first dog was a small toy poodle. So maybe that's why, not that you look anything like that, but there's just something about poodle. Okay. 1950s porcelain figurine with her parasol and the glued stiff plastic lace. There is no maker. $10. $10. She's got a little heart mouth. Nothing wrong with her. $10. Da-dum. Celluloid choker that was taken out. Oh, Poodle, you have a matching set? Get out. Poodle, send me a picture. This is a celluloid cameo from the 1930s or earlier. Could be, the 1800s. I don't know who this lady is. I had never seen her before. She came out of her, pin or necklace that she was in, and someone put her sometime, I think in the 70s, on this beautiful pale orange ribbon with this new clasp. Here's the back, and that was $18. $18. Then I have the enameled necklace from the 70s for $12. This is gorgeous. Hold on. Get rid of the kink. And it's baked on plastic, so it's similar to like an enamel. It is very long, very long. You could double it. It's lovely. $12. Poodle took the planter. Grape bowl, $15. The grape bowl for $15. The grapes are popped out and textured. It is 13 inches. It is a big 13 inches long by 10 inches wide. It is 5 inches deep. It is incredible. So there you go. My arms always get a workout doing this. The chili made by Rosin, the artist or the company, I'm not sure, probably 1970s, 1960s, tourist piece. It is $16. It is gorgeous. It's glazed inside. It might be lit, it might not. You figure it out. You could put saran wrap and you could keep your jalapeno peppers. It's the Mr. and the Mrs. There's the rosin and the chili. Next piece is the Viking flower frog, $40. Poppy and ferns, perfect condition, silver overlay. Very rare to find it like this. I learned that from Jason at Mother Tucker's. 3-footed, and it has, this is incredible. It has the original flower frog inside of it, 11 holes that I found 6 months later, $40. Can't go cheaper than that. They go for $80 or more online. The 2 photo albums from Hallmark, 1970s, your choice, $10. Here's this one. Inside is 20 pages with the 5x7. It holds 4 each page. You can find replacement pages at the thrift store, and you just unscrew and put in the pages. Easy peasy. It's very basic inside. This is new old stock Hallmark in the box with 3 5x7, 21 total. $10, your choice. And then the pillowcases. The pillowcases that we just discussed, the mystery. $20 for this incredible handmade work. The material is out of this world. $20 for 2 king-size pillowcases. And then we just did the Great Paneled Compote Bowl by Westmoreland. Huge. $22. Epic. Goes for a lot more. But, I say that a lot, and I shouldn't say that because obviously I bring things to you cheaper than they would go, at their higher price on eBay, because I want you to be able to add to your collection. So I'm trying to make a little bit of money, but I'm bringing stuff for you to add to your collection at a price that hopefully is affordable. That's the entire point. So I should stop saying that. Reminder to self. And then there were the 4 choice for $6 each of the vintage rings. And that's it. That's everything. Let me bring us both back up. I appreciate everyone who purchased from me today and purchased from Karen, and everyone that has been here the whole sale. I thank you. You could have been anywhere, but you were here. So, Miss Karen, what you got coming up?
Okay, I've got nothing. No, Friday, I'm going to Whidbey Island with Kurt's daughter, and we're going to get a lot of good footage because it's amazing there. I've gone online and looked at it, and there's antique stores. The whole downtown is little shops. It's just going to be fun. So I'll bring that to y'all before I leave. But then this time next week, I'll be getting packed up and ready to head to the airport. I'm going to New Zealand. Got to see my little soulmate and spend 2 weeks on the beach. So I will be thrifting there. We've already been talking about it, and I've looked, and there's some cute little places I want to go. So I'll be bringing footage the whole time I'm gone. I just won't be able to have a sale. Awesome. But when I get back, hopefully I'll be bringing goodies.
You will. And then, what day do you get back?
March 1st.
So we'll be able to do the first week of March on your channel, Wednesday's Vintage Vendors. Good.
Yep.
So that's the next sale that we know of, is that first Wednesday in March on Karen's channel.
Yep.
Excellent. You're going to have such a good time in New Zealand.
I can't wait. I'll probably be a little tanner when you see me next time.
Hey,
I'm going to use sunscreen, but I'm going to get some sun.
I think that's fantastic. So what do I have going on? A lot. So we just did the first Wednesday in February. So next Wednesday is Valentine's Day, and I am going to have Becky's Vintage and More on doing a sale with me on my channel. And then Thursday, February 15th, I am going to have Angie's Oddities and Thrifting Thursdays every other Thursday. She's going to be on my channel on the 15th. And then 2 weeks from then, we'll be on her channel on Thrifting Thursdays.
Yeah.
I will have my Wednesday sale, of course, the week after. On the last Monday of February, I am on Angie's channel with Becky's Vintage and More on her Monday's Makers Market. And I have someone coming on also the last Wednesday in February, but I can't remember at this moment. And then I have people lined up for March. I have Jenna Southern Siren coming on, and also I'm going to in March go on Miss Pamela Blanchard's channel on Saturday night.
Oh, really?
I cannot tell you, that woman is like my angel, and I'm so excited. I mean, I could bring her over here, but she does so much, and so we're back and forth. You know, we're back and forth, but either way is okay with her. So I got a lot coming up.
That's awesome.
I got a lot coming up. I'm trying to, 2 sales a week and bumping up with different partners and different people and the diversity. Oh, and I'm going to be having also Denise's Magical Emporium real soon. That'll be in March. So yeah, I got stuff going on.
You're busy.
I am, but this is my time when I'm not caregiving, but I'm in the same house as my dad. And so this is my time, y'all. And thank you for being here with me on my time with my passion. That's not about medical and doctors and, dad, remember where the cereal is or whatever. So
I get it. I get it. Thanks. I just want to say thank you, Lucinda. Thank you, everyone. This is so far been a really wonderful journey for me. I'm like you. I needed it, so I feel good.
Good. And you got to send me a lot of pictures from New Zealand, or at least just a couple.
Oh, there'll be plenty.
Take a picture of Nate's hand or his thumb or his toe. Come on.
Or the chains. I'm going to get them off the radiator, so I'll at least get the chains.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay, everyone. Thank you so much. I'm going to close this. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. See you later. Thank you, Karen.
Bye.